do two things. One thing is I own my own website, which is onyxlouisville.com, and then recently I quit my full-time job to pursue fitness full-time also. And I guess one of the reasons I went into entrepreneurship is I can work my own hours, I can set my own prices, and I can make a difference on my own terms instead of having to depend on someone else telling me what to do. It's really hard with my fitness business. The website I did as I did my current job, but with fitness I wanted to quit my job, and I actually wanted to do it about a year ago, but the time just wasn't right. And I kept praying to God to say, show me this sign that I can go out on my own. And then maybe about 3 months ago, just all these opportunities just came to me to where I knew that that was the time for me to leave and pursue my passions. I grew up a competitive gymnast and a cheerleader, and I'm a fitness competitor myself right now, so it's just in my blood to work out. But when people saw me compete, I had a lot of people coming up to me and asking me, what they could do to get in shape. And I realized that was where my niche was that especially with African Americans, we don't do a lot to work out. So the fact that people were coming to me for advice meant that, I could make a difference. So, now I'm in several different churches. St. Stephen's, I'm the fitness director there. I do Zumba at First Yosemite and some other churches. So it's a chance to get out with that group of people that don't work out. But, it's finally at a point where they want to work out, so I'm able to help them. I think to be a mogul is to follow your passions successfully. A lot of people have visions, but they're not always successful. But I think you're a mogul when you have an idea and you don't really worry about what other people say, but you're able to follow your idea and to reach a wide group of people successfully. So,
ever since I was a little girl in high school, I always knew that I wanted to be a hairstylist. I used to play with, I always wanted the baby dolls that I could sit between my legs and comb their hair. So, from the time I was in high school, I knew that I wanted to be a hairstylist. It was nervous, but I knew I was very nervous about it, but I had to step out on faith. And, basically, through God, I think anything's possible. And basically, I did it. I started off working, I graduated from hair school, and then from hair school I worked at a Fantastic Sam's, and I worked there for 1 year and 9 months just to build my clientele, because I knew that I always wanted to go and own my own business at some point. So after Fantastic Sam's, I went and rented a booth out of a hair salon not far from where I was working. And I stayed there for 7 years, about 7.5 years. And then after building my clientele and kind of working under her and seeing what it took to be a salon owner, I decided to step out on faith and go into the business for myself. And so I started off in a 2-chair salon. I stayed there for 9 months by myself, and then another stylist came, then the nail tech came. And the nail tech didn't stay long, but we outgrew that salon, me and the other stylist, and I decided to move and get a bigger salon, which was 3 doors down from where I already was. And so I started off in a 2-chair salon. I stayed there for 9 months by myself, and then another stylist came, then the nail tech came. And the nail tech didn't stay long, but we outgrew that salon, me and the other stylist, and I decided to move and get a bigger salon, which was 3 doors down from where I already was. And it was a larger salon, and I never networked to get other stylists, but they all just came. So I was able to fill that salon within 3 months after being there. And after being there for 3 years, I decided that I didn't want to continue to lease something. And I decided to purchase my own building that I did back in 2010, June of 2010. And with that building, I also have I am a landlord, so I have a tenant, which is a chiropractor. So he's on the first floor, and I decided to take the second floor. So not only I guess, do I have a salon? I do own a piece of real estate as well, and have a tenant, so I'm a landlord. And back in 2006, I also had the opportunity to become an educator for the product line that I use, which is Design Essentials. So along with owning my own hair salon and being a hairstylist, I'm also an educator for the product line Design Essentials.
Well, having an adult day training business. It's called Peak Community Supports, and we help assist persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Partner Alice Givens and Dwayne Collier. My partner Alice Givens, he's been in the field maybe 10 to 12 years, and he come to me with the idea we possibly starting our own day training of services. I have my experience in business, and he has the know-how. So together we collaborated together and took a step out on faith, put God first, and spent 4 years now, and he definitely has blessed us. You got to keep trying. If you want to be self-employed, you can't be afraid to fail. And every failure isn't actually a failure. If you learn from it, then it's called experience. Mogul, the name is strong, it's powerful, it's entrepreneur, it's leadership, it's guidance. Mogul, when you say mogul, you have pride. You know, I think mogul is pride. Again, stepping out on faith, bringing everyone together for a positive outcome. Hopefully to expand and franchise my business opportunity. I'm willing to take it to other states. It's definitely needed in the community. It's often looked at as lost population. Population is overlooked, pushed to the side. We need more awareness. The family needs the services deeply, you know. And with the help of our services, we help to make the community better.
To the real estate business or game after I got out of the car business back in 2003. The car business kind of didn't go in the direction that I wanted to, so I wanted to kind of find something that I thought might work for me. Bought my first piece of real estate in 2003 and hadn't looked back since. I think real estate is a very profitable business. You can make a lot of money, you can lose a lot of money. It just kind of depends on how you go at it. I think entrepreneurship is great for any person if you're an entrepreneur at heart. You know, I've been an entrepreneur ever since I was 18 years old. I kind of dipped and dabbled, but kind of real estate is my niche, and I love it. Just new challenges every day, you know. Every house isn't the same, every project isn't the same. You know, I might go out and I could possibly lose $5,000 or $6,000 on a situation, or I can go out and make $50,000 to $100,000. It just kind of depends. But overall, the game in itself, you know, I'm very aggressive. I like to make money, and real estate is one of those things that you can do that in. I mean, moguls can be a lot of different things, you know. Just it kind of depends on where your heart's at. You know, if you could be a school teacher and be a mogul. You know, you have aspirations to, you know, educate young minds. You know, I think moguls has a wide spectrum of what you can do and what you can't do. You know, my passion is entrepreneurship. You know, I've always been an entrepreneur. I like the challenge of going out, you know, kind of making money, whether it be in real estate, whether it be in the automobile business. It's kind of like, I kind of look at it like Monopoly. You know, how many pieces of property can I acquire? How many different projects can I do? So, you know, I think the word mogul is a very broad word.